Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Brad. Good morning. Good morning, Radic. All right, let's get this party started. It's 8:21, and let's take a look at. Okay, so crude oil established a channel on the upside. Channel number one hit target number one, and two target number three is 93.3, and we're basically oscillating in and around that. Good morning, Ken. Russell 2000, consistent with the channel number one, channel number two short channels. Here you go, and here you go. All right, so we came up very close to the middle of the range and reversed. So that's a short behavior. So that's going to be a line in the sand for Russell. Anything above 1928.4 will trigger a move toward the top end of the cloud. I mean, it's going to take some work for it to start trending higher. I mean, that's the kind of behavior that you're looking for. If you're going to go to the long, you need at least a minimum of a channel, one channel number one, and also a cloud shifting to the upside. Right now, uh, the market is still working through its downward pressure that it's doing uh, from yesterday and the past couple of days. Okay, so gold hit target number five out of that sequence. That's an impressive move down to 1742.9, and we hit it again overnight, and we're bounced right back up. So we're basically oscillating in this kill zone between target number four and target number five, where the market is spending time um, consolidating this huge move downward. Ultimately, I mean, you need a cloud positive and a channel on the upside in order for us to start really getting excited about the long side of that market. And here you have some fading opportunities, but you need more information. I mean, here they're presenting us with a higher low, and that looks good. However, I need to see more information, like a breakout above 1761.3 and a retest with a higher low. And that will tell me that the market is ready to at least challenge the top end of the cloud and potentially start moving and creating a new channel. ES, similar to Russell and NQ. Everything got hammered hard yesterday. Target number four and five. We are oscillating, consolidating around it. Typically, around these levels, you get um, a decent or high potential of reversal patterns between those two. So we're going to be on the lookout for it. The market would have to break 41.57 in order for us to even contemplate that type of behavior. And then you have the middle of the range, 41.82. Then you have to 42.17.5 as areas that the market needs to retest well in order for this rotation to continue. Target number six on this rotation is right here at 40.51.25. Okay. Let's take a look at the daily. That's an NQ daily, and we came smack right into the middle of the range. uh, and that is an area where some bid can present themselves. We'll see. Okay, and that's target number one. We broke channel number one that started in July 21st, 16 to the 21st. And right here in where we at, which is around that 13,000, that area needs to test well. Otherwise, we're going to start digging into the body of the cloud and experience a push toward that 12,350. A significant, but it can happen. And today is going to be uh, a big test to the longs to see how well they're going to behave at this level. If they cannot save the price right here, then expectation is lower into the body of the cloud, and the market can do this. I mean, like you've seen it, it can go into it. It can go into it in a big way, actually. Daily CL. Okay, so market reversed here. We're coming into the top end of the channel. 93, 94 is going to be a big test for the longs. Gold, same thing. We got hammered here, and we have an inside day. This is a negative behavior across the board after retesting the top end of the cloud. And Russell, similar to what we're seeing in ES and in NQ. Tesla, yeah, I don't know why it's not showing up here. Google. Okay, and here we have Euro USD, and Euro USD, they just put a captain setup long, and that captain setup long is 99.49, and the market is reacting well toward it. So that's going to be a higher low and a signal to go long. So we may be getting, and we are past target number 6 in that sequence. That's a massive, massive move. So the odds are we're going to put stability price action and start heading toward target number 6. All right, and let's take a look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ, we have a 200 NT Rinco and a 100 NT Rinco. Both are in sync on the short side. So that's the first thing. Globex is at 933.75. So what we're doing right now is we have the Globex band and we're starting to trade within it. And that is a consolidative behavior. Also, we hit the bottom end of um, the band and bounce right back up. So really the big test for this morning is how well we trade under or above Globex. So the 933 is going to be the critical level for today. Okay, if we continue to trade under the 933, then I'm going to start getting aggressive on the short side. If they start to fade it and break above it, then there's a high potential of a reversal of the 200, and then the market can start putting on a bid. And here we go, 930. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, so they're consolidating here. Good morning, Sheila. Orders are going out. All right, let's see here. They're heading toward Globex. So see, that's what I'm saying. Now the market is disconnected, and they hit the bottom end of the Globex band, and they're bouncing it right back up into Globex. So at what point would we say, hey, we're very interested in going long? 958. 958. That's target number 3. And they're putting switch trades right here, hitting target number 2, and it looks like we're going to be heading toward that target. It's to be expected after a massive, massive move like the one we had yesterday that the market will consolidate at the open. And that would be a two-sided market. So we definitely want to be patient the first 15 minutes, half an hour, and read this market and figure out who the participants are, who's winning, who's decisive, what's the tone of the market, what's the speed of the market, all this good stuff. Okay, so they're putting captain setup short on ES right here, and we want to see if they can put on another candle confirmation. If I can get a one candle close here, I'm going to go short on NQ. Ah, I'm going to get out of that one. I'm going to get out of that one quick. All right, let's be patient. Let's wait and see more out of this price action. The 58, the 59, 58, 59. If they break that, then that kind of changes the tone of the market. Whew. So we're trading around Globex on NQ and ES. That's interesting. So a couple of things. One is if we break below 908, that will set the stage for the market to be in sync on the short side. Okay, so we got a yes, Ken, Sheila, Brad. Good morning, Adam. Good morning. Okay, welcome. I'm Pico. Enjoy your stay. All right. So what are they doing here? So they connected the market. We're gonna have to see how they're gonna behave here. They're oscillating, consolidating around Globex. So that's just something that we need to kind of be conscious of. I mean, I can take a short right here at that 911 and see how well they're acting. They're gonna be probably gonna take it toward the target number 2 on the bottom end of that range. It's 8:40. I'm gonna give the market a little bit of time, about another 20 minutes, and see how everything shapes up. Yeah, if we get another harmony wave, I may take it. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Hit target number 2, and we took a trigger, a railroad short right at the inception of a new harmony wave, and that's pure momentum at that point, right here. So we took that one, made a little bit of money. Let's just keep on working. We're gonna be more of a scalper in this mode because we are very close to Globex, and typically that's a market where they they consolidate around. And here we go. Target number 3 is hit. Now we're getting a fast fast price action here. So we're starting small, and we had 2 decisions. Yeah, I know. Yeah, ESD Flash Service PMI release, and that's just right now. So those two decisions that we just made right here, and we're starting very small, like one contract, and trying to get a feel for this market. So we're up $96 so far. Let's just keep playing. Good morning, Safe. And you see how at the bottom end of the Globex band, they keep fading and fading and fading. Ultimately, the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side, and that's the direction that I need to take unless they break above Globex. And we see how critical Globex is. So, I mean, they're putting a captain setup long right here. They're going to push it up a little bit. If they close this candle up, I'm going to take it. Ah, here we go. That's it. Come on, baby. Let's go. Thank, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we took that one, and that's a captain setup switch trade, and it has a potential for a bigger move, but Right now, I'm taking it between targets, like target one to target two, target two to target three, and that was just classic trade right there. The only thing that happened is they gave me one more candle reversal. Yeah, look at that. It's gonna be a big winner. But that's fine. I'm comfortable with taking these small targets right now. Gary, good morning, Gary. So that decision we took, that's the third decision, and we are up 297. Let's just keep working. Let's keep working. We're not even the first half an hour of the day, and typically that's a time where I don't put on any trades. But we're seeing few things, and we're acting to it, and we're making a little bit. So that 59 is a critical level. That's a big move. That's a big move. Target number 4 is hit. So what we're getting right now is now the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the long side. So we need to be, getting looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. Good job, Adam. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, my friend. That was a good trade right there. Because you just like, I know everything was not in sync on that one, but that's the personality when you're trading around Globex. It gets you, wave long, wave short, wave long, wave short. It's just constantly doing it. So if you're gonna play that game, and you see a signal like this quality signal, captain setup switch trade, just jump in there. And I didn't go in it for too long, and I just scalped it more than anything. But profit is profit. I'll take it. And now we're at the top end of that Globex band, and they put a captain setup long at 971. Target number 5 is going to be 994. Then target number 6 will be 13,034. So we got a lot of things going on right now, and it's not even 9 o'clock. Going back to 13K, yeah, very possible. I'm gonna have to retest that level. Um, and Pico. So here, the entry for the swing trade is 887, and I took the 903. So what I was looking for is the entry level to hold, which it did through a captain setup, and also the fact that they put a combination signal where they put two signals in a row, the captain setup and a switch trade, telling me to go long. So I have three reasons to get into that trade. Uh, uh, the holding of the entry point on the swing trade indicator, and also the fact that they put a double signal. So constantly when the market does this, I'm not just simply just going to look to get enter at the entry price, even though it's a great strategy. But I'm also looking for confirmation between the entry point and target number one, and that gives me more confidence that this is gonna be fruitful. Hey Gary, I sent you a text. Just take a look. Hey Mark, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, whenever you get a chance, Gary. I mean, it's like we're trading right now, so it's not a big deal. Doing good, doing good. Three trades so far. We're up a little bit of money. Trading small right now, just due to the environment that we are in, especially after a big. Yeah, that's where we're at here. We're up almost $300 on three decisions. Just one contract plays. We went long here. We went long here on a captain setups switch trade. We went short here on the market being in harmony on the short side. We went a little bit too prematurely short here. It ended up working out, but we took a small stop. Very much so. It signifies pure momentum. And whenever for example, it turns green or dark green, that means there is momentum in the market and the market is shifting. The personality of the market is shifting long. And whenever it disconnects, that means momentum is out of the market. And we're constantly looking for it to come back into uh, momentum. So whenever you see like a light green, that means it's almost like the system is telling you, watch out, get ready. So in the case of this, get ready for a long, boom. And here they gave you a captain setup. Get ready for another long right there at 903 where we got in. And then the market, poof, goes all the way up there. Then right here, it changed color. It's telling you, be careful. You already had a huge rotation. We may get out of sync, which the market did. So now here they told you, get ready, get short for at 48, and you got down to 39. So now the market is out of sync, right? The 200 and the 100 out of sync. And a couple of things need to happen. Number one, we need to break above 982.75. If that happens, then the market get back in sync. If we continue to drip below Globex, which is high probability event, uh, if we break below 910, which is target number 3, that will set us up for the market being in sync on the short side. And right now, this market has given us the impression that it wants to simply oscillate around Globex. We have to be fairly careful trading this type of environment. And this is more of a scalping environment than anything else. See how we go from the bottom of, let's see here. See the bottom of the Globex band to the top end of the Globex band. We're just constantly oscillating between those two levels. And that's just another sign that the market is just dancing. They're dancing around here. All right, so let's take a look at Tesla for the intraday behavior here. So they put a switch trade right here, long, and another one, and they established a channel number 1 on the upside, and they need to protect 872, and that would lead us to going back to target number 2, which is 877. Target number 3 is 881, and we need to protect that entry point at 868. Bitcoin, it's consolidating after that sell pressure that we've been experiencing. I mean, we got down to 20,900 and we're bouncing back. They're establishing a channel right now. But yeah, things are a bit rough in the cryptocurrency world. They're not holding on to those big targets. So there's not a lot of stability, and price action is tending to reverse, especially in Bitcoin. But we're getting a bit better consolidation, m- multiple higher lows happening. So a couple of things. You got to protect 21,000. If that holds and 260 holds, then target number 2 is 21,839. Then you could go to 22,129, and then you got the 6 targets to look at. Good morning. Good morning, Frida. Good morning, Alpha Horn. Is a big move coming? Well, they're built. I mean, consolidations always resolve itself into a break one way or another, and that break typically is significant. So yeah, so they're trying to build stops. They're trying to build stops, and they're trying to get people all betting either on the long or the short side. And where most people are gathered, that's where the stops are gonna be, and that's where the market is gonna go. And my job right here is just stay in tune with the price action and figure out where that is going to be. Right now, I can tell you that the market is out of sync. It's out of harmony. So what does that mean? That means the 200 and the 100 are not facing the same direction. And that tells me that the market still have a lot more work to do before it it triggers an action in a direction. So what has to happen? Couple of scenarios. 971. You break 971, then the market is ready for a push to target number 3, which is 13,034. If we break 910, which is we're not too far away from it, then that will get us in sync on the short side, and we can start looking at that direction. Anything in between uh, and in and around Globax, I learned my lesson. I'm leaving it alone. I'm just gonna literally leave it alone. Patience here is the best trade I feel I can take. Don't be too eager to jump in here. Here it goes. Yeah, see how that momentum stepped in, Pico? Yeah. Well, we need the 71. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what this market is all about. Here comes the 71. All right. So we're going to start looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. We need a disconnect in the harmony wave and a reconnect of it, and we'll look at that as an entry point. And I'm going to keep it small, actually. I'm just going to keep it one contract right now. Okay, they're putting on a switch trade right here. So we should be seeing a bit of a push, a potential push here to the top end of the range and past target number 3. ES is trying to clear glowbacks as well. So we're getting a bit of a positive behavior in the market. We are getting, I mean, I can't necessarily say that this is just a resounding long, but we're getting a bounce. And those bounces can be significant. Yeah, it definitely wants that 13K. It's going to get there. It is going to get there. Yeah, it's definitely there is a bit of a buying interest kind. And here comes your 13,000, Adam. Well, both of them are in sync safe. We got the 200 and the 100 are in sync, and the market got in sync around that 71. And we were looking for a bit of a pullback, and the market is just simply going to do this little number. That's fine. The further we separate away from glowbacks, the better off we are from a trend perspective. And target number 4 is 13,016. 75. Target number 5 in this sequence is 13,041. Then if they're really, really liking it, they can go to target number 6, and that's 13,079. It's situational, Ampika. It's situational between target number one and entry point. That's the premium zone in which we look for entry points. If the market comes in and give me a signal uh, in the between those two levels, I'll take it as a confirmation. Sometimes, if everything else is in sync and the market just gets to the entry point, I'll take it at the entry point. And that's something that we go through once we kind of show you all these setups and how the system actually work, because we take you through multiple scenarios and show you how each one would look. But that is the premium area. If you're looking for premium trades, this is the zone in which we like to establish ourselves. Then we'll start taking add-on trades along the way. So we're about to hit target number 4. Here it goes. Target number 4 is hit. Target number 5 is that 41. Okay, so they put on a captain setup short here. So let's see how far they want to push it lower. I mean, you have a potential retest of 13,000 coming up right here. And that could take us to 990. Yeah, typical behavior around Globex and typical behavior around the Globex band is this run up above, run up below, and they fade it into the middle of the range. So let's see if that's what they're going to do here. So the attempts of the shorts to hold on here is it's not working for them. They really need to break below 13,000. So what am I waiting on right now? The market is in sync on the long side. So I'm going to look for a pullback, a disconnect of the harmony wave, and a reconnect of it. And if that happens, I will go long. Um, if this keeps holding up the way it's holding up, see this captain setup and a retest of it. You know, depending on how that looks, I may pause on trying to go long because that's just a solid wall that we're hitting here at target number 4. Okay, so we see what happened here. Okay, so that's the captain setup. That's a retest of it, target number 4, and they push below 13,000 to retest the 90, and this is close to the top end of the Globex band. We're going to be patient. I mean, I don't necessarily want to go long in the face of target number 4 the way it's setting up. So I'm gonna definitely, give myself a little bit more time here and read more of the price action before I jump in. Digitron, 3 wins today. Good for you. Okay, I'm glad it's working out for you today. 5760. 5760. Yeah, that would be that area right here between target number 1 and 2. And if we get to that level, we'll definitely, that whole structure will collapse. It's 920 ES. Even ES established a captain setup short up here at that 60 level. So look at that, how similar the behavior between ES and NQ. They put a captain setup short. They did the same thing here early on, 60, and now they're bouncing right back up into it. Oh, 5760. Okay, I got you. 13,057.60. Well, yeah, target number 6 in this sequence is 79. So we'll see. We'll see. The middle of the range is 67. So that is the area that is a potential target for any move here at 61. And Tesla is made a move. Switched right here and shot up to target number 2. So that instrument is having a bit of a bid. To target number 3 is 889. Bitcoin is moving as well. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, they're gonna be. That's interesting. That's a double captain setup. Safe double captain setup on the steady in T wrinkle. I gotta look for a way in. You see what I'm talking about? Yeah, I may have just missed it here. Yep, I'm gonna have to cancel this order. So what I'm looking at is this captain setup short and another one right after it. That's a double signal to go short, and those are strong. That's fine. All right. If we break the 71 here, which we got very close, the market is going to be out of sync and out of harmony uh, between the 200 and the 100. So you're going to get these fading behaviors again. Like I said earlier, they're doing the chicken dance. They're bouncing this thing around. You got to be patient in this type of market, real patient. Here comes that 71. So the market is disconnected right now. So we saw the early signs of a potential reversal in the behavior. The first sign was the captain set up both on ES and NQ. Captain set up short right here. And they got tested and holy cow, look at that. Look at that double captain setup on ES. The same thing was happening in NQ. It just, the signs are all there that the market is about to pull back. It may not be a significant move, but it's a move nonetheless. And we need to be aware of it. Target number 3 is hit in the sequence. There's a disconnect between the 200 and the 100. And 936, 936. Now, if the market gets to basically glowbacks, then the 200 and the 100 will be in sync on the short side. And we can start looking there for short opportunities. Interesting market. This is the kind of market that will typically uh, frustrate a lot of people because it's non-directional, and if you're holding on for a big move, you see your profits come and go quickly. So what are we waiting on? Couple of things. One, market needs to close above 13,000. If they do that, then the longs will start taking control back. Number two, if we break below that 33 glowbacks, the market is going to be in sync on the short side, and I'll start looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity with size. With size. Anything in between, uh, I'm electing to just be patient and wait. Beast mode come into it. Yeah. Well, the market has to be right, Adam. Yeah, we've been playing the game of one and two contracts for a little bit of time here, but yeah, we're it's gonna come. We're gonna stop putting the fives and tens soon enough. Can't rush it though. Here comes another captain set up short on the 20 NT Rinko. Potential switch trade on short on ES, and we're coming two Globacks. Oh yeah. Okay, so what are we seeing here? All right, they got very close to that initial zone, and they're fading against Globax. So what happened if they close above 83? I mean, that would be, here we go. So the market is in sync on the long side now again. Okay. So let's look for pullbacks and see what we can do here. Okay, so that, what is that? 959. Okay, 59. Let's see. Hmm. 'Interesting. Right here, that's not necessarily what you want to see, that type of behavior. They need to hold it like very quickly here to close above 63. Otherwise, this is going to reverse. $55.45. I mean, I literally have a 10-point stop here. I'm gonna take it and I just put a 10-point stop. It's a bit risky, but whatever. Yeah, it's not ready. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. That's fine. That's fine. So the market is disconnected again here. And here it goes. All right, that's good. That's good. And the 200 and the 100 in sync on the on the short side right now. So we're gonna look for rallies as shorting opportunity against that high of 13,016. I may get aggressive here, so don't just follow me without understanding the risk. I'm gonna be adding in the range against a couple of levels, including the 86. Okay, here we go. Let's get a rally back up. I'm gonna be accumulating in this area, so let's see what we can do. So we picked up a couple of one couple of contracts at one target number one, and it's just to help pay for the trade. And we're looking for a flush below Globex that's going to take us to target number two, and that will be 921. And we're going to start feeding it around that price and keeping things hyper focused here. I took one more right here and just leaving one. And I need to see that conviction and that break below Globex in order for me to stick around. A switch trade right here will actually get me to add to that trade. So if they break below 936, I'll get in some more. Thank you for what? What did I do? Here we go. I added some more, and then we are gonna get out of some on that flush below 30. Yeah, you got yourself 15 points. Good, good, good. All right, baby, let's go. Let's not get excited. Let's just keep focused. Let's stay focused, hyper focused. Yeah, I see that. Okay, we took one out because I think there's no momentum right now, and we need to flush below that 30. So I flatted one and kept one. All right, let's see. They need to break below that 33, and if they do, then life is good, and it's coming. 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 I know it's coming. Yes, baby, it's coming. Come to me. Come to me. Come to me. Thirty, 25, 11. Okay. Say hello to my little friend. That's damn truth right there. Come on, 25. You know you're going to flush it. I know it. So it's coming. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. And that's a target. And that's how it's done. That's how it's done. So that puts us in $1,600 for the day. 1646. I know, I know. I saw what they're doing and I just understood it. I mean, I took a little, and that's why I was saying early on, you just don't just blindly follow me. I'm going to take a little bit of risk here. And now you're getting even a bigger flush, which is fine. I got in a little bit heavier, 5. It's not that heavy, but and just kind of worked it. Oh, you took it? Well, good for you. My kid, thank you. My dog, Rover, thank you. It's hilarious. All right. Well, let's just keep playing the game. Let's keep playing the game. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one, my friend. You got in at 966. 966. Oh wow. Well, look at you. Wow. Good job, Ken. Good job, Adam. We got Omer got involved. Good job. And life is good. Life is good when you're making money. Hey man, I don't give it. I don't care how you made it, as long as you made it. Yeah, we're coming. I mean, we're just stabilizing right here. Let's see how's everybody doing in YouTube land. Digitron, Alpha Horn, Frida, Mark, Radic. How are we doing up here? Oh, look at Adam. Nice, Adam. 6K is good, man. 6K is good. Good job, Digitron. Yeah. Alphatron keeping it small. Redick up a little bit of money. Good job, everybody. Seems like everybody's doing well, most part. Poolman up 300. Green, be green and be gone. That's what Gary says. Be green and be gone. Digitron waiting for the long entry. Okay. So what has to happen in order for us to go long? Well, at a minimum, we have to get a reversal back to Globex. I mean, that would disconnect the market from being totally short. If that happens, then we can start even contemplating a potential long. Right now, rallies are shortable against that level. I mean, if they close above '08, that would be a captain set up long on the 30 NT Rinko, and that would be a scalp to the upside. We'll see. Let's just be patient. Patience is a trade. Uh, yeah, yes, if that was one hell of a short, I tell you. That's one hell of a short. And see where they went? They went to the bottom end of what? The Globex band. And they are doing that back and forth, back and forth. I'm glad you're making money, Reddick. I like the sound of that. George Polaris, good morning. How we doing, Sheila? So that let's take a look at ES. So this way we can. So we see the double captain setup that happened up here, and the same thing happened in NQ at the same time. Market shifted right here, and give us a switch trade short, then rallied back up, give us an entry point, and also uh, a spear trade at 41.50. Went through target 2, came back, retested one more time, and gave us another harmony wave. That last harmony wave against Globax, it just disconnected. So that went from 41.60 down to 30. So 30 points on that one. So kind of that's the mental structure that you gotta keep thinking of. It's like, all right, we got a reversal pattern, we got a cloud that shifted, and we got harmony waves, and those waves are consistently producing. I mean, here we go again. We're putting the captain setup short, and that's in essence what got me short in NQ for a nice profit. Is the fact that the 200 and the 100 are in sync, and then we got this harmony wave, we got this harmony wave. uh, I came in a little bit early on that one, and this one kind of reversed and came back in, which is fine. I mean, they're going to do that from time to time. If anything, I needed to add to that trade along the way right here. Yeah, so the market is going to go back and retest Globex. I mean, that's basically what they're about to do right here. All right. Hey Brad, how we doing today? Gary and Hadid, any action on your part? So now what we're seeing is a disconnect between um, the 200 and the 100 NT wrinkle, and it's not necessarily anything that was not expected. We came down to the bottom end of uh, the Globex band, and that's typically a fading area in a fading market. That's what they're going to do all day. They're going to keep playing that game. And the natural place for them to go is Globex, and they put on a new harmony wave, a switch trade, a second switch trade. They're going to hit target number 2 and potentially consolidate in and around Globex in the next 15 minutes or so. So what do I want to do with that information? I mean, the market is disconnected. So a couple of things got to happen here. One, you have to come down to 883, and uh, and that will get us in sync on the short side. They can run it up a little bit above Globex, which it looks like they're going to do that, but continue to trade under 960 and reverse. That will set us up for another short. If they break above 960, that'll set us up for pullbacks as viable. And you can see what they're doing. They are literally chopping people up. And you got to see it coming and not get involved in it, and just be very, very uh, precise in what you're looking for and why, especially in this environment. Brad, Brian, here we go. Yeah, it's they're chopping up price action around Globex. You could see it more clearly in NQ than ES, but ultimately that's what the market is doing. So what has to happen is you either going to have to break the 154, or break below the 134. And that will create momentum if we continue to trade above or below those levels. Anything in between, closer to glowbacks, you're gonna high rate of failure of setups because you're literally churning around the balance of price action. So I'm choosing not to participate right in the middle of a range. And you always have to think of the prior move. The prior move was a massive sell-off. So it's natural to expect the market to be range bound, trying to oscillate and trying to build stops on both sides of the market because the market needs energy, and the energy that it needs is in the form of a stop. So they ran through so many of them yesterday. I mean, was a 24, 25 candles worth of shorts in a row, no bid to be found. So it's natural to expect this move. And today, excuse me, right here, to be consolidated and a range bound. That should be my expectation. And the market is confirming that expectation so far. Eventually, they're going to build so many stops above the 34 and below the 859 that the market, if it gets to one of those levels, is going to trigger a stop cover. So in the middle of the range where Globex is at, I need to trade the least amount and kind of look for these high levels or low levels as an opportunity to start trading more actively with more size. If you find yourself up money today, just kind of lock it in, and come back later, or call it a day. Adam, call it a day. Yeah, go celebrate, go do something fun for yourself. The casino will be open tomorrow. Hey, they're always open. Hey, Rev, how are you? So they're playing games right here in and around Globex. They established channel number one, established channel number two, and they're uh, you know testing the bottom end of it. Ultimately, if you get to 895, that will get the market back in sync on the short side, and we can take a look at it then. So let's see. All right, guys. So where we at for the day is what you're seeing right here. We're up $1,646. Uh, the majority of it was on the short side today, and the trade that kind of worked out the most for us is this right here. We went short, 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 covered. We went short, short, covered here, and covered right there in the momentum. That was the big trade of the day. And we had, I think, a few stops along the way, but very small. Let's see here if I can find them. Yeah, we had a long here for a profit. That was a nice one. And a short here for a profit. And we had the small stop right here. So that amounted to what you're seeing right here, 1646. Now, if you are on YouTube and this has, or Trade Arcade or Facebook, and any of this helped you in any way, and you want to support the channel, you can subscribe, share, comment, like, especially the like, and hit that bell button. And we appreciate your support. And also, we have a free trial in the Premium Harmony Trading Room, a 5-day free trial that includes the software that you're seeing right here. So let us know how we can help you. And right now, what we're seeing in the market is just the market is out of harmony between the 200 and the 100, and we're constantly trading at Globex, pushing it lower, coming back to it, and consolidating. That type of behavior is something that I'm going to leave alone. I recognize it from prior trading experiences, and I know typically whenever you're dead center in the middle of the range, you're getting a lot of noise, and the signals tend to suffer around these type of price action. So unless something spectacular shows up, I'm going to continue reading the market and look for certain levels to show up. One of them is the 895. If the 895 shows up, that tells me the market is in sync on the short side. If we run up to 960, then the market is in sync on the long side. Anything in between, I am going to be an observer of that. Excuse me, we're looking at Tesla right now. We're seeing that they established a channel right now, and that channel is right here. So they need to protect the 888, the shorts that is, and if they don't, then the market is going to reassert itself like it's doing right now on the long side. Let's see if we can see something else in other instruments. Crude oil, let's see crude oil. Ooh, crude oil just put on a captain setup short with a stop right against 94.22. Russell, it's retesting target number 3, came back to the bottom end of it, and this market is also consolidating, but it definitely showing a lot more strength than what you're seeing in NASDAQ right now. That's for sure. And a one candle reversal right here at 1930.3 will set the stage up for a rally back up into the 40. Gold is bouncing back and retesting target number 4, and also the top end of the cloud. Short, but the fact that we extended ourselves between target number 4 and 5, that's just given us a consolidation in this range, and we'll see how far that's going to go. Ultimately, if you start breaking anything above 1772, that will start changing the personality of gold. ES, weaker than Russell and weaker than NQ. That's the behavior right now. And what we're seeing is we are between target number 4 and 5, and that's a consolidative fading environment. So ultimately, if we see 41.47, that will lead to a bit of price stability where 41.57 and a quarter can get retested again. I'm seeing a little bit of movement here in NQ as well. Okay, daily, that's daily right here. Daily gold coming back. Daily Russell. Netflix. Okay, we got problems here. Yeah, let's see. Short, they had a captain set up on Netflix at 226, and that was a beauty. and that just punched in. And then you got a captain setup right here on Euro USD that produced all these targets to almost to target number 3. This thing is not BBY. And that's that. So they put a captain setup long here, a switch trade right here, and they're trying to stabilize the price structure. So you're getting a little bit of price stability, but ultimately I got to see the 60 before I qualify myself to act. Same to you, Radek. Good game. We'll play again tomorrow. Okay. So we're seeing this lethargic consolidation and slow price action that we're experiencing right on Globex. And all I gotta say, thank you very much. I am not gonna play. Huh. We're moving to that now. Let me see. Let's take a look. Hmm. It's interesting. It's actually fairly clean. Hmm. Yeah, it's fairly clean. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that chart. I'll just add it to my. What about NQ? Yeah, it's not doing much of nothing right now. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Oh, yeah. TOS, such think or swim, is not future trading friendly. I mean, you'll do good with stocks and options, but not. They're not trying to get the futures business for sure. Hi, you're trying to get short, Adam. Good luck, buddy. Just be careful here. This is sideway chop, and anything over 45 is an issue. Nervous energy, huh? All right, guys. So it's 11 o'clock, and that kind of concludes our morning session. And no more trades been done, so we're gonna be finishing the day off up 1646. Good day. Seems like everybody in the room have uh, done well and across streams. And that's it for me. And we will do this again tomorrow. Remember, precision is a decision, and we will see you on the next one. Okay, take care, Omer. Take care, Adam. Good job. Good day. Take care, Sheila. Gary, safe. Take care, Digitron, Alpha Horn. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day.